What it's like when we overpower it with plosives, pepperoni, people walking down the street. Pepperoni, tea, and tasty things. Hi, Marcus Bronzy here from How to Kill an Hour. This is What's in the Box, and today we're looking at Audio 512's Limelight microphone. So it's a dynamic microphone. Its price range at the moment is about £189, which means it's kind of in that area of XLR mic. Not necessarily USB mic, a bit more you get a USB mic. XLR mic, we're looking at decent sound output, and it's an area where there's a lot of fighting going on at the moment in terms of fighting for custom. Rode have come with some good offers. Shure have come with an offer with the MV7X, which is a nice kind of toned down version of their very popular SM7B. The pod mic, like I said, from Rode's quite popular too, because it works with Rode Pro, with the Rodecaster Pro, which is what we're plugging the microphones into today. And anyway, before we get to that, let's unbox this and then let's have a listen to it and see how it sounds. Already I can say that the unboxing experience looks very nice. Love the word Limelight that they've got written at the front there. Got some cool designs for the microphone up here. I don't think I've used an Audio 512 microphone before, so it'll be interesting to see how it sounds and also what the unboxing experience is like. Straight away, they're coming with the goods. This is a microphone for people on the go. I do happen to know that they market this as a microphone that's for streamers, so I'll be thinking about it from that kind of point of view as well. Is it a microphone that's good to use by itself instead of thinking about using 4 or 5 at the same time? It's always nice to have a case, isn't it? There we go, there's some foam. Here's the instructions, which I'm sure are very good, but I ain't gonna play with those unless I need them. This is a very interesting device. This looks a little bit different to the other connectors that we have in this price range. We're seeing more of the cradles. This will latch onto the boom arm. This will latch onto the microphone. And then we'll tighten it with this and that as well. Whoop. Okay, so this means that the microphone will be pointing at you. Designed in Austin, Texas. Limelight. Dynamic broadcaster microphone. It's a very light feeling microphone, I must say. And I'm not necessarily going to presume that it's less quality because it's light, but it's very light compared to other mics in the price class that kind of want to deem themselves as professional. We also have this very interesting switch here at the bottom. There's low cut. I don't know if you see, there's a little switch at the bottom. There's low cut and flat, which means you can adjust the sound. I'm not going to do any low cut. I'm going to have it flat out the box and then maybe fiddle around with that later, but I think it's a fair test to try it out of the box, regular settings, and see how it goes down. Look at that, you're not going to have any trouble. I don't know why I'm holding it like an old pipe. You don't have any trouble getting that close to your lips if you need to do a voiceover. I mean, it's long. Right, so let's hook up this mic and let's see how it sounds. So here I am with both of these microphones and I've got them set up. Got to move over here a little bit because this stand's a different stand now, the one compared to the one I usually use, but I've got about a couple of inches away from the microphones and let's compare how they both sound. Switching from this mic over to these, I'm going to go with the MV7X first and then with our Limelight afterwards. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, that's the MV7X and that's how it sounds when we're talking into it regularly. I must say it sounds very good. I'm very happy with this microphone. It's about $150, and that's the reason why I've compared it to the Limelight, because the Limelight's about $180 here. Oh, sorry, £150 and £180. So that's why I'm picking it, because it's the mic that I have that's similar in cost, and cost is an important thing for people out there. This has been designed as a great microphone for streaming or using in an environment where you want to record in imperfect rooms. And the Limelight's another microphone that is planning to do so. So let's switch over and see how it sounds so I can compare the difference. Okay, so straight away I can tell that it's a good sounding mic. It's picking up my voice very nice and clearly. It feels like it's got less frequency here. And yes, you can frequency response is what I should say. It's picking up less of my voice, less of the information, I feel like. And yes, that's fine because it means that it might be cutting out more noise or such. But I feel like once we put all the processing on the desk, because at the moment no processing's on, these are both just plugged in with no effects because I want you to hear just how they sound. I feel like we might be in a situation where this microphone may may not perform as well once you put all the effects on it. But let's go with some regular effects here. Let's just listen to how this microphone sounds when I'm not saying anything, and this microphone sounds when I'm not saying anything. Little hum there, both nominal if I'm honest. There's no problem with those. All right, next is me talking into it regularly to just see how it sounds. Let's see how you're liking this. This is me talking into the Limelight. Yeah, this is me talking regularly into the MV7X. Again, I feel like there's a little bit more color in this. Anyway, let's move on to the next test, which is me just whispering. Hi, how's it going? This is me talking into the Limelight. Hi, how's it going? This is me just talking into the Limelight. And then we're going to test how it picks up my voice as I move around the microphone. Fine by me. I mean, it's not picking up too much of my voice here, but it's picking up my voice just well here. Yeah, fine. Again, picking up my voice here, and it's cutting off my voice a little bit here. I'm going to call it kind of even at this point with regards to that aspect. Next, it's time for us to check out what it's like when we overpower it with plosives, pepperoni, people walking down the street. Pepperoni, tea, and tasty things. Pepperoni, tea, and tasty things. People walking down the street. I like how this sounds. I feel like I can hear equal control on the plosives for each of these, but again, I know that once I fire this up with some effects, I feel like this could outperform this, but who knows? I think maybe once we throw the effects on this could be a much better sounding microphone, this Limelight. So let's chuck all the processing on. Right, so, wow, yes. Oh, that's sounding good. That's sounding very, very good. I'm loving the sound of the Limelight here. I feel like it picks up. You're getting some nice lower tones in my voice. I feel like you're getting some nice higher tones in my voice. I feel like it's a microphone that will pick up my voice, that will cut through very nicely on a stream. It does sound quite radio-like as well, quite broadcast-like. I don't know how it will sound in comparison to the MV7X. Hello, 1, 2, wow. So you can hear all that extra detail and information I was talking about previously with regards to when you put it through processing, being able to hear the difference. That is super important with microphones. If you're going to be running them through a desk, and because both of these are XLR, they're going through a desk, they're not just going straight into a computer. So I feel like, I mean, you can just hear the difference here between this mic and this mic, you know, and it's I mean, look, the Limelight's a good microphone, but when I know you can get something a little bit cheaper and it sounds as good as this, I mean, that's my preference. I would prefer to sound more radio-like here. I know some people might prefer to have a microphone that sounds a little bit more like this, but I don't know, man. I mean, it's 30 more quid, and I feel like if you're just plugging it in and throwing on all the effects in a row, you might like this. You might even like the shape of it, the fact it's a bit longer. You can just have it poking out from out the stream up to your mouth, but I feel like it's a decent mic when it comes to, you know, picking up its nice kind of sound, and it's got a good frequency response. But if you search around, I mean, the MV7X is doing a heck of a job. It's quite impressive. Not saying this is a bad mic though. It might be, you might prefer this sound. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this a mic that you'd want to mess with or not? And if you've got any other questions about how we set them up, any questions about how we made it fair or not, you just let us know. I'm Marcus Bronzy. This is How to Kill an Hour. Plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Thank you for killing some time with us. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at How to Kill an Hour. And I'm on everything social media wise at MarcusBronzy. Marcus Bronzy. Until next time, stay blessed. Stay blessed.